What's going on, everybody? This is MDENT313, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Man, Saquan Barkley, you destroyed my parlay today, good brother. But man, Saquan Barkley is the truth. And all I'm wondering is the same thing you guys are wondering. What kind of numbers would Saquon Barkley have put up had he played with a great team, right? Like when you think about the all-time great running backs, right? A lot of them, they didn't necessarily play for a great franchise. You know, Walter Payton, he played for the Bears, who they were pretty solid. You know, the '85 Bears is one of the greatest teams of all time, but as a collective, like, even though he was a beast with the Bears, could you imagine him if he would have played for the 49ers back then, or the Pittsburgh Steelers, or, you know, like the Denver Broncos? Jesus Christ. Like Barry Sanders, right? My Lions legend, Detroit Lions legend Barry Sanders. Could you imagine if Barry Sanders would have been playing on that Dallas Cowboys dynasty in the 90s? Or if he would have played with a great quarterback like a Dan Marino, a Joe Montana, a Steve Young, John Elway? You know what I'm saying? Like, or Brett Favre, you know, behind a great offensive line. Listen, not to tear down the offensive lines that these guys played for, because you have to at least have a respectable offensive line to still set records. But when you look at somebody like a Barry Sanders, what he was able to accomplish with quarterbacks like Scott Mitchell and Andre Ware and guys of that nature, it reminds you of a running back today, Saquon Barkley, who was loyal and faithful to the New York Giants organization. They chose to get rid of Saquon Barkley. Like, it was laughable to me then when it happened, but it's laughable to the world now. He had a chance. This season, the very next season, he had a chance to break the all-time rushing record set by the legendary Eric Dickerson. And he chose to sit out, you know, so he didn't get hurt, so that the Philadelphia Eagles will have the best opportunity to go and play for the Super Bowl and ultimately win the Super Bowl, right? Because he knew that, you know, something was better. So not only it show you how great of a player that he is, but it also show you how much of a selfless player that he is and how much of a leader he is. And it's sad when you see great players not get an opportunity to play in big games like today, right? Saquon Barkley ran for over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 27 receiving yards. He was the offense. Jalen Hurts, the Rams held Jalen Hurts to 66 passing yards in the first half of the game. And the Los Angeles Rams have one of the best young defensive lines in football. Lord, no, I wish my Detroit Lions had a defensive line like that. But Saquon Barkley, he put the team on his back. You talking about a Michael Jordan-like performance? You talking about a Tom Brady-like performance in a big-time moment? You talking about a Patrick Mahomes-level performance? And the New York Giants chose to get rid of Saquon Barkley for Daniel Jones, the same Daniel Jones who they just benched and got rid of. You can legitimately make a case that this may be the first time in years that a non-quarterback win the MVP. I think the last time we seen a non-quarterback win the MVP was Adrian Peterson. And come on, when was the last time Adrian Peterson played, let alone play meaningful football? You're talking about over a decade ago. Shout out, and what's so crazy is Saquon Barkley didn't even want to leave the New York Giants. They forced him out. They pretty much kicked him out of there. And to add insult to injury, not only did they trade the brother, they traded him to a divisional rival. When you trade great players, right? You don't even want to trade them to the same conference, let alone the same division, because you got to play that team 2 times every season and potentially a 3rd time if both y'all make the playoffs. So you get that guy an opportunity to embarrass you twice a year? I would say 3, but Lord know the Giants ain't going to the playoffs no time soon. 209. Like, you go into a Philadelphia Eagles game knowing you got to stop Saquon Barkley. I don't give a damn if Jalen Hurts beat me. He going to have to beat me with his arm, because Saquon ain't going to beat me. You going, everybody who play the Eagles go into the game knowing we got to shut down number 26. But he's so electric and so dynamic that it's nothing you can do about it. You just you gotta sit there and watch the show. And he played lights. You cannot ask for a better performance than that. That was a sight to see. Just like Jaden Daniels last night, breaking my Detroit Lions heart, breaking my heart, Jaden Daniels, my God. Players like that don't come around that often. And it's a pleasure to see guys like this. I wish I was able to go to some of the games. I'm not able to go to a lot of these games, but because of the schedule I'm working. But man, that was a performance to watch. That was a thing of beauty. Let me know what you guys think about Saquon Barkley running to the NFC Championship game, and he damn sure running to the bank, because they're going to have to pay that brother something serious for what he just did today. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out. Peace.